Shlumpedcast.
Welcome to the latest episode of the Shlumpedcast. Here today, I am yours truly, Alexander.
I hate this chair.
Thang Long Vo, the King Cobra, the Great. We have the man's man's, ladies man, dogs man.
Dogs, man.
Big Money Mora.
Hey, yo, what it do?
And we have El Penguino, Peter Piper, Picked Up Pepper, Princess Kevin.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, Kevin Fuentes.
Bless you, bless you.
Bless you. Finally, we have the reigning Slump God Granda.
You gotta make sure that is in there. That. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Good, good.
Shoot, it's
It was
pretty
hot.
cool.
No, it's not cool. It's hot.
You got the fan all on you.
That's one.
Small ass fan.
Hey, if you don't want the small fan, toss it over
It's not even
here.
facing me.
Toss it over here.
It's facing that way.
Diagonal. Alright, we'll deal with it. Today we are going to talk about cancel culture. We just what was our last episode about again?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
It was overrated.
Overrated, overhyped,
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah.
Overrated, underrated.
So we went from a fun episode. Let's talk to a serious discussion episode. But before I start on this episode, make
Is
sure
it
you
really that
subscribe to our
serious?
YouTube channel at the Slumpcast. At the Slumpcast.
Look us
and,
up on Apple Podcasts. Let's go.
now Apple Music, Spotify,
We'll come out with a cool.
Instagram. Also at the Slumpcast.
This track.
Little Rice is actually our singer for our podcast.
Yeah, you finna spit
He's
some
gonna
flows.
make a whole new
It's gonna
album.
drop a track soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So today we're talking about cancel culture. What is this teaching our children?
I mean,
What is cancel culture? What is cancel culture?
I mean, it's basically when the definition I read is when like a person or individual or group kind of like they kind of get sensitive when it comes to like opinion, like when they don't agree with their opinion, they don't agree with them, so they try to cancel them or like ruin their reputation in a way. That's basically what I read.
That's how it is, anyways.
Do y'all agree with that definition? Or
Yeah.
It's like if a YouTuber or a famous person says something like racial or something like a bad term, then like the rest of the community just comes attacking them because they don't.
They come together
Then you
as one.
You finna see an apology video. I'm sorry.
Sorry. And like, it just says I'm sorry, all caps, dot.
or something.
And it's always the guy saying serious, just looking all sad in the
sorry.
face.
It's all
faking.
sad only on him. Everything else is blurred out in the
I
background.
wonder if that actually feels sad.
I don't think so.
I
That's
don't
just
think
That's
not
just them
public
trying to get
for
their
image.
follows back.
Yeah.
get their image back, yeah, or whatnot.
Get their
Sponsors.
Yeah.
Sponsors too, yeah. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
Usually with cancel culture, they'll usually pull up like some tweet from like 7 years ago and be like, "Oh my God, he said that 7 years ago."
Yeah.
Therefore, da 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 da, whatever the hell he said.
In some cases, it's just
People
plain
do- people-
stupid. Like,
I mean,
People-
7 years ago.
That's just like people trying to dig up dirt from like years back, trying to bring it back.
And I'm trying to start stuff.
Just trying to start more like blackmail, gossip, trying to end their whole career, their
a
sponsors.
good example. Look at Doja Cat.
She's all cap.
She's all cap. She's been canceled.
she bad though.
She's not bad no more. 'Cause she
more.
didn't want to expose them.
Bruh.
Big old
Bruh.
titties.
If she promised us them titties, I want to see it. But nah, she.
I had them
capped.
playing on my little brother's iPads and shit. I was trying to see them hoes.
You actually spam the videos
No,
to get views. Oh,
Didn't
say,
even
man.
notice.
I didn't give a fuck.
yeah. That's the only reason she famous though, because she got a ton of people to spam her video.
So what are some examples? Oh, we named a couple. Let's keep going.
Say Jake Paul. You know he's being canceled right now because you know how that big party he just had.
Are you a big fan of Jake Paul?
No.
A lot of kids your age are, for whatever
How old
reason.
am I?
17, 30.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's just the kids that like don't have a life.
I think he deserves it in that case though, because of the party.
Dude, he had a huge party.
Yeah.
Then he got diagnosed with COVID, and imagine that, like, huge party, a lot of people drinking out of other people's drinks, touching, feely, whatever, coughing, sneezing,
If you look
sweating.
at the videos, everybody's literally right next
Everybody's
to each
like,
other. Nobody has a mask or nothing. Like, damn. I don't know. If you want to get COVID, you go there, bro.
Yeah.
But
You know
why
everybody
should that stop you from watching his videos?
That's like it's like
Or say you did watch his videos.
it's like telling you it's okay to go do something even though it's a big pandemic right now.
Yeah.
So like think about it. Oh, I'm gonna go to this party because Jake Paul did this
People
party
aren't taking it
and
serious
it was
anymore.
crazy.
Mhm.
It was crazy. So I'm gonna go to my friend's party and just start touching everybody.
I think it's worse because he's an influencer. You know what I mean?
He influences little kids and like teenagers. Like
and not all kids think like we do. They're little kids, you know. They still haven't.
They're like they
reached,
don't like it's little kids. They don't care.
Yeah, so
They don't think his stuff is cringy or
They just go along
annoying
Mhm.
like us.
like it's a psych boy. You thought I was gonna freaking reference him? What you thought this was? He's canceled. No references.
Who's canceled? Sensei?
and Tony canceled.
Yeah, Antony. If you're listening today, man, I just wanted you on today's podcast, man. That's all I wanted.
Not
man.
this
We
one.
gave you a shout out on like
Not
what
this-
was it, our
not this
first
topic.
episode or second?
Nah, it was
Yeah,
like
but
another
now
shout-out?
we revoke that statement because you capping. But another example, I could think of Jenna Marbles.
Oh, that's like very long ago
Ooh.
though.
Can you
Well,
go? Can you?
maybe a week.
Is
explain
there
that
another one
again?
instead of YouTubers? Like
Can you
anything?
go
There's
over
a
that
lot.
one with Jenna Marbles?
I don't
again?
even like YouTube.
Basically, she made a joke from a video that was like years
YouTuber.
ago when she first started, and it was something people get canceled for blackfishing too. Whatever the hell, black. What was it? Like when they make themselves darker.
Blackface.
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 Is that what I said?
Blackface.
Blackfish.
I
don't
can
know,
understand
man.
blackface though, because bro, you literally trying to make yourself look black by painting your face black. That's some pretty.
I'm on the middle. I don't understand. Why. I mean, people get tanner all the time, unless they're
They
like
do that
black or
somewhere
What if
in,
she's trying to do a cosplay? The Venom cosplay.
or whatever.
Shut
But
up.
people get canceled for that too. Apparently, she was blackfacing, and then she said some racist remarks.
Oh well, that's
A
a
couple
different
years,
story.
but that was way back though. Like
I mean,
maybe when she first started,
I mean, that's still like, you know.
and somehow they pulled it up. So she made a video. She was like, "I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm not gonna do YouTube."
You know how
anymore."
to like think about it clearly. If they pull it up secretly, think about it. What if the YouTuber kind of links it,
Clout.
Clout.
just so they could get their clout up, or they're trying to finish their career? Either one.
maybe.
I mean, part of me had me thinking about that with Jake Paul. 'Cause what if he did it on purpose because he knew he was gonna
What,
be
to
everywhere?
spread the virus?
No, but he knew it was controversy though, so you know he'd blow up over it.
That dude's already
more.
been blown up.
I mean, but look, it's been getting a lot of attention though. For him, I
I
mean,
mean, the party's been a long go, but he's barely brought it back up right now.
Mhm.
Just-
I think his brother. I respect his brother though, because you saw where he was. Yeah. You seen this dude? How'd he go from that, and now he's out here doing podcasting, and he's not a kid anymore.
It's because KSI whooped his ass.
Well, that too, but like,
He put him in check.
you seen his vlog video? I never watched his crap, but like, if you took a peek
I've only
of it,
seen
what
one
he was
vlog.
doing back then,
One vlog, and that's the one where they had the dead person hanging
the
on the
suicide
tree.
forest, yeah. But he went from that, and now look at him now. Like he's not doing dumb crap
I
anymore.
want to go
like
to the
his brother.
suicide forest just to see what was there. I didn't actually believe there were suicides, but you know.
Yeah,
The suicide forest?
I don't know. I'd be creeped out to go there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
haunted or whatever.
Yeah.
Pussy.
What about let's name
Fucking-
another one. What about Shane Dawson being canceled?
Oh,
what
bro,
did he
that's like
do?
that's weirded out though.
He should be.
It should have been already
Canceled.
canceled.
Was that a joke from like a long time ago or something?
Oh yeah, he was like a kid,
Was he?
What
like a
joke did he make?
teenager.
No, he wasn't. I don't think so.
I never watched Shane Don. I know who he is.
I
but
never watched him
watched
either.
I
Just,
mean,
I looked it up. It was like he was making sexual jokes. On
Sexual jokes about the
Willow Smith
Will Smith. Like he was like jerking off,
or
right?
jerking off something.
jerking
like
off
that
to
her.
Willow Smith's poster, and then it got posted out there, and then
And then he got canceled, and
then he
people
got
trying to
canceled, and then what's his name? The brother, Willow Smith's brother.
Oh, Jaden.
Jaden
it was like,
Smith.
that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. You lost all my respect. Like he
and
just
she was still a
tweeted
little
out.
girl at the time too.
Yeah. Just like imagine like a dude probably like I don't know teens maybe already adult jerking off to Willow Smith's poster. It's nasty, man.
Yeah, like when it comes to shit like that, that's
Well,
just
well, the thing was, he didn't actually. Did he do it? I don't know if there's proof, but he just said it as a joke.
No, there is proof. There's a picture of it.
there's hardcore picture of that.
There's like a hardcore picture of him just not like with his dong out, nothing like that.
So like air jerking.
Yeah, it was like sexual tensions.
Yeah, I guess. But would that give him the right to be canceled now, though?
I mean, yeah, like think about it. I mean, maybe not.
Does that make him a sex offender or whatever? Because he
That's
made
what I'm
one joke.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
That's a lot of issue. With a lot of things.
That's
though.
a lot
You
of
make one-
things combining together. Like
I can make one joke, and then does that make me that kind of person? You know what I'm talking about. I can make one joke. Does that make me
Yeah.
that
but
kind
it
of
depends on
person?
the people that are watching you. Nobody really knows you.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So-
Yeah.
But that's the thing though, like if you're going into that environment like that, you should know what comes with it. You
Yeah.
should know you can't make jokes like that, period.
How about
Because
this?
people
Say
are
I
so
was
sensitive.
watching a dude, and all this dude does is make jokes like that, right? So everybody that watches him, if he throws, I don't know, I'm just giving it could be anybody
Like Dr. Disrespect.
or
how-
whatever. They make a joke, and they always make jokes like that, and all of his viewers don't get offended because they expect that kind of joke from him, right?
Yeah.
I think the only time he would get canceled is somebody from the outside watching in sees
Yeah.
it and then be like,
Yeah.
"What is that? What he said?"
That's what he's
So all of
talking.
his viewers know, his or her viewers know that's
Yeah.
the kind of content
Yeah.
they make. So
It just depends on your own community, your own platform, and then others just coming along and watching you. Like, say that you do something that I'm used to, but then someone else comes around. Oh, he's a
You
sex
do that?
offender. He does this. He does
Mm.
that. Imagine what he does to other people. Blah blah blah.
But would that stop you from watching their content though,
No.
or whatever? Right?
It
No,
depends
it
on the
wouldn't.
person because a lot of people, like a lot of teens, a lot of kids, get
It
influenced
depends
by.
on the content.
It's a lot of influence. That's all.
What do you think, Kev? About that?
Like for example, R. Kelly, right? You know what he did, right?
His music is fire.
But we still listen to his music, right?
Yeah, man.
song?
I do.
I mean, it's kind of
He's a good singer.
some people can't anymore because they know what he did, so they're like, oh, when he's singing about that stuff, he's actually singing about.
Oh.
So that's why that would make sense. But what about like say I'm a gaming channel and then I make one bad sexual remark, like why should that stop you from watching me play video games?
I feel like that shouldn't
Or
taint your
something like
career
that.
like that. But then again,
I mean,
Everybody
there's
should
always
be
that
messy.
one group of people, like either like
The haters.
the haters, the
The
people.
haters will jump onto that.
I mean,
They'll
the
be
way
like,
he
"Ooh, ooh."
responded to that though, R. Kelly, like he tried to play the victim, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm singing this
But
shit.
yeah, the interview.
But
Yeah.
then his
Interview?
lawyer tell him to do that or some crap. That's probably his lawyer. He's telling, all right,
Try
know
to
you-
try to play the
His lawyer
victim to
didn't
get
we know
petty.
you did it.
But I know he did
Lord,
it.
You're gonna have to play it off, Mr. Kelly,
I mean, he did what he did. He know what he was
Mr.
doing.
R.
Mr. R.
Like if he went back to that exact same
Talking to
moment,
the mic.
he knew what he was doing, bro. Ain't no way he could play that off. Like
What about Michael Jackson? I still listen to his music. I
Ah.
love Michael
He's
Jackson.
just too big of a legend.
He's too big.
He's too big of a
He's
legend
just too big,
now.
bro.
Like,
Why isn't he canceled?
dude's a
He's just too
legendary.
big.
He's legendary.
Yeah, his so popular.
Like, make,
So if we can look over that, what about?
But one of
all
that
these
came
other-
up.
Yeah.
His,
When you get
when
live
you
and
get
it
to a
came out?
certain amount of famous, like I mean, look at Michael Jordan. He's
Uh-huh.
done some things, nothing like controversial like that, but apparently he was like gambling and stuff like that, which
Mhm.
that can get you canceled too if you're caught gambling. But if he's such a big as a star, like
Gambling?
he
No.
is, yeah.
I'm not.
what
A lot
I've
of people-
heard-
a lot of people oppose gambling.
I mean, that's them. Like a lot of people that I've heard, no one's been canceled by gambling. It's always through racial or through a sex.
But he's an athlete, though. It's different when you're an athlete.
You're supposed to be professional
You're supposed to
and
be professional,
you-
What, he's
you're a
gambling
role
off his
model.
own games or something?
Not off his own games. I believe he was just gambling for the fun of it, like on the side.
I mean, that's just the fun of it.
I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but the point is, at the time, you remember he
Okay,
was high in
time,
the
yeah.
90s.
he's human,
If it's
not
at
a
the
god.
time,
All right,
yeah.
he's
In the
human.
90s, he was supposed to be a
Yeah.
role model to the little kids. Team USA and all that.
Yeah.
And if you see him gambling and stuff, what does that make you?
What about LeBron?
Like, I've never heard anything about LeBron.
I mean, neither. You're
he
right.
smokes cigars.
I mean, people they
Yeah.
all drink.
Any
Smoke
other
weed.
examples of canceling? Nowadays?
What's her
James Charles got canceled at one point too. Dude.
Jeffree Star.
Jeffree
What
Star?
was that whole thing about? I don't watch.
Apparently, there was false
gossip or whatever.
accusations that they made on James Charles or something like that. I read once.
I have no idea on that.
Me neither.
You're a James Charles fan.
You're a James Charles fan.
You're a James
I've
Charles
never
fan.
watched this shit, but I
I
just
never
read
watched
it on the.
I don't watch
Snapchat
grown
and-
men do their makeup. The hell look like?
But you have him on Snapchat.
At James Charles.
He's a man's man and a lady's man.
He wants your makeup kit.
Didn't he say, oh yeah, last episode he was like, my mom gives me makeup kit.
Yes.
Now we got a follow up.
Nope.
Any other examples?
False
It's called
accusations.
Stage makeup for the camera. So
That's why your face is shiny.
no, it's just humidity. From
Yeah, the humidity pretty
All
high.
right. So any other examples of cancellation?
the Will Smith problem.
Well, he's not being Jada's maybe.
Jada
being
Smith's
canceled.
Jada.
She's
Jada's
being
getting canceled.
Everybody
Yeah.
saying she's
Yeah.
for the
Entanglement.
streets now.
Entanglement. Everybody making memes over that.
I
Just
mean,
calling-
yeah. Like dudes are
Entangled.
making videos of it of him, of Will Smith fighting August, and it's like it's just crazy.
What's next month? August. Cups in the road.
I
It's
mean,
just-
he should have known she was for the streets, though, bro. I mean, have you not seen those old photos of her and Tupac back in the day?
No.
Because they was like best friends. They was tight, bro, like this tight.
Oh, I heard her daughter
forgot they
actually
old.
wrote like letters to Tupac, but she never met him. So
Well, like I've seen videos where Will Smith talks about it all the time in interviews, and he says like he was always so jealous of Tupac because like he was the hardcore thug rapper, and then Will Smith was the soft Philly rapper and stuff like that.
yeah.
But Jada was always on top of him all the time and stuff. And so I'm like, she
I didn't know
that.
belonged to the streets,
Yeah,
bro.
in what way?
I mean, yeah.
I'm
to
talking
like,
about in what way?
I mean, if you look at the photos,
Well,
and stuff,
another-
there's
Well,
photos
a
out
second
there.
entanglement.
There's another.
There's
entanglement.
photos out there, bro.
Probably like maybe
I'm
right
pretty
in the
sure.
video. We never know.
All right, let
Yes.
me bring up another one that popped up in my head. What about during election time, 2016 election, and it brought up actually plenty of things. All right, I'll say two at once. Trump grabbing her by the pussy
Oh,
and
yeah.
Hillary Clinton's emails, deleting emails. What do you think about that? Canceling politicians. What do you think about that?
at
It's
this
all
point,
corrupted.
So let's start about Trump. Let's start with Trump.
That part's corrupted because like
You shouldn't be surprised.
like a lot, I don't want to be racist towards it, but like it's a lot of white people going like helping him against it. It's like, oh, it's just a man thing. You should, if you don't want a man to touch you, just say no. Blah blah blah.
But he's disrespecting women that way. You know what I mean?
I'm
I feel-
just saying like there's a lot
I
of
think that's where it's coming from.
there's a lot of people backing him up that are on his side, and that's why there's a
I
he's
feel
not
like
canceled.
I feel like the memes make it more worse too, because people play it off as funny when it comes with memes. Because
Yeah.
I've seen all the memes of grab her by the pussy, blah blah blah.
Oh, why would you watch it?
Well, because they come up, remember, on Vines and stuff like that.
I funny.
Vine,
whatever.
iFunny, yeah.
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 So,
But think about it. This is sometimes canceling people. I don't think that's right. Somewhat. But like when it comes to a politician, stuff like that, you gotta cancel him.
Yeah, but
That
look,
man's gonna be your president.
like,
Well, he is our
look at all
president.
the things. Look at all the women that have come out already. Everybody has already came out with their own testament.
And I don't know
blah,
why the
blah,
hell he's still
blah.
president.
but like, why do they wait until now to come out? That's what I don't understand.
Because they want to get the
Yeah,
most
it's hard to
money at the most
believe.
time.
It's hard to
Yeah.
believe. You know what I mean?
That's just like when athletes get rape allegations. Why wait until after they're drafted or stuff like that?
Just because their name's out there now, so like they want to end their whole thing.
I'm gonna get
That's
back
what I'm
to
saying,
that.
but
in a
that makes
bit.
it more suspicious. You feel me?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
all right?
like-
So what about Hillary deleting emails?
I personally,
I feel like she got caught.
She got caught emailing some, but like as a politician, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
yeah, you shouldn't
Nah.
like
You shouldn't
you
be
shouldn't
doing-
have anything to hide.
I know you guys
Yeah.
are human, but the person you want as a politician, you want the purest human being in that role
Yeah,
position.
listen, yeah, we
Barack
still have,
Obama.
like,
Barack.
listen, we still have the worst, not the worst. Just say the worst president we had in the longest. People can
People
have.
said Bush was bad.
he made some
Some
questionable calls too.
I don't know. I wasn't born. I mean, I was
just
born,
the way he
but-
talks, he sounded retarded sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
And my cousin said, I mean, Barack did good overall, but my cousin said there were some policies that he passed that he didn't like from Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
What
I
were
mean,
they?
he wasn't like great.
He's not a Republican. He's a Democrat. He's just saying there's some policies that he didn't like.
He's not a great
I mean, of
president.
course,
He's just an
nobody-
okay
not-
president.
Not every he's human
Everybody's
as
have an
well.
opinion, yeah.
Not everybody's gonna go along with what you say.
Yeah.
I like about Barack Obama how he was kind of like a people's person though.
Like, he was
you
Yeah.
see a
that
ton of
dude
him doing
that,
stuff.
like, You'll see him with the rappers.
You know, he's a
Yeah.
politician, but he speaks English. He speaks English, you know what I mean?
He talks
like politicians have their own English.
He can talk to the millennials
properly.
He can talk to the millennials.
I think
Like,
that's why a lot of
for the
people
people.
voted. A lot of people
Yeah.
voted for Trump because they're like, we need a person, you know. And he's like, he just says whatever the hell he wants, which can be good. But in Trump's case, not so good right now. You want somebody that has an opinion, but you want somebody.
Recently,
that's
he
strong.
said in an interview that a lot more white people were getting killed than African Americans.
Was that from TikTok?
No. It was a CNN, or whatever it's called.
Oh,
I don't trust CNN.
yeah,
Fake
CNN be
news all the time.
I mean, nothing wrong. I mean, but it's all tabloid gossip now. You know what I mean?
I mean, of course, they're gonna bring up all Trump stuff just because it's Trump. Elections coming up, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. All right, and another thing, I keep up with wrestling still. Apparently, they're still, even outside of WWE. Apparently, they're having this. It's a movement going on where a bunch of women just speaking out movement or something where they're just coming out. Women are just coming out and saying, "Hey, that wrestler raped me at one point."
Man, that's every female right now.
That's the thing I'm saying. Why now? Like
why now? And they have a whole movement about it too. And majority of that, I believe, is like cat.
Of course, there's a lot of females that just want to get their name out there with another name.
They want money or whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to get allegations on somebody. Be like, oh yeah, I saw him do that. Blah blah blah.
is there an example of a guy doing it?
Who?
An example of a guy doing that?
Yeah. What about other athletes? Y'all know any other that somebody accused them or whatever? Any soccer players or basketball players?
I don't know their names, but I wish I had their names. But it was basically the same case. Like, player. In some cases, they don't even get drafted because of that rape allegation. They get trialed and they get sent to prison. But then the girl later on feels bad or something's like, she comes out saying it was just I was lying.
But no, they just do whatever, man.
And so I think because they don't even go to jail for that most of the time. So I'm like, that should be a prison sentence right there because you literally ruined that dude's career.
Rape is unacceptable, right? But a lot of women just take advantage of that being a
censored women.
They better start recording themselves.
I'm like,
or something.
But like, they take advantage of that, and they'll just throw the guy's life away by saying da da da.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of time, but then again, it's the athlete's fault too for messing around with the girls in the first place.
Yeah.
They should know better than to do that.
Because like if you mess around with too many people, then more problems come. It's regular life. You mess around with too many crowds, then more problems will come.
More money, more problems.
Shoot, if I know I'm about to get drafted and get that contract, I ain't messing with no girl.
More money, more problems.
Y'all watch Ryan Higa, or y'all know Ryan Higa?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, Paco, if y'all remember him from Ryan Higa's channel, he got canceled because of a rape allegation.
Do with the?
I mean,
Okay. What's mustache? I mean, wasn't it?
No.
Other guy?
Basically, point is, he got canceled, and apparently their channel, like, everybody quit or whatever.
Was Paco the one that had the goatee?
No, he had babyface. He was a babyface.
Oh, because there's Ryan Higa in it. Because I remember I watched it. It was something like
point is, he got canceled for a rape
shit.
allegation.
Okay,
was it true?
He said no, but then a lot of his friends are like, I don't want to believe it because you're my friend, but like, I don't know. It was just a bunch of crap. But that's another example of being canceled.
It's hard for your friend to say back you up.
Yeah.
When he saw you do like questionable stuff.
I got a great example.
Speak to the mic.
The director from Guardians of the Galaxy,
James Gunn. I remember
when
that.
when he almost got canceled, but he got put back on. But
he did. They let him go or fire him.
Yeah.
Or whatever from Marvel Studios or whatever.
Because of some
allegation.
What comments did he make again? Was it like against gay people or was it racial?
But again, that's something being brought up from like years ago, being brought up now. Another example, actor from The Flash that plays Ralph Dibny, he got canceled because of whatever he said years ago, like a tweet.
Yeah.
That's just messed up.
But then again, though, why tweet that out?
Yeah,
that was years ago, though.
But I'm saying, you gotta change your mind. You gotta change your heart all of a sudden just because you got famous. Think about it.
Yeah, I guess. But you know, some jokes are outdated now. Like they just grow badly. So like back in the day, you could say certain jokes freely. Like back in the day, you could just spam gay, right? Like, oh, that's gay, bro. It's still unacceptable.
Yeah, and now
now you say it, right? People are gonna get mad, right? Like, oh, what you got against gay people?
They don't say gay people no more. What you got against the LGBTQ community?
Yeah, that's stuff like that. Like some jokes age badly. You know what I mean? And then they bring it back up, and they're trying to put that in today's standards, when back then it was acceptable somewhat.
Bad luck.
Or whatever, yeah.
Karma, I don't know.
But people change over time. But people don't, I guess people forget or they don't think about that. And they'll just bring it back up anyway.
Because, like, once you tweet something, it's always going to be out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It'll come back.
Someone's
People
going to
screenshot
screenshot
later.
or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it healthy to cancel people?
Healthy?
I wouldn't say healthy.
Is it good for the community?
It depends on
whatever.
Depends on what they're doing.
Because once you cancel one person, you're gonna want to keep doing it over and over with other people.
And people have some kind of sick satisfaction to canceling.
Yeah, since they see one go down, I have the power to take everybody else down.
It's like
they feel like a vigilante type shit right there.
So I feel like it can be okay to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man or something.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like imagine like some dude has like multiple rape allegations and they're just streaming out there. And they're talking about women.
Oh yeah.
That's somebody you can actually cancel. But imagine someone just saying, "Oh shit," or gambling like
one
you said,
thing, just
like just doing one thing wrong. Shit, man.
Yeah, hell breaks loose.
This one happened probably like I want to say like 2 years ago or 3, and it was with actually that dude Keemstar, where he had he had some allegations on this old dude who was a streamer.
Yeah,
and he called him he said he was a
pedo,
a pedo, yeah,
a pedophile, yeah.
And that dude literally got death threats and everything to his family, saying that we'll murder your kids or blah blah blah.
And then he was wrong about that.
He was completely wrong. He tried to make it seem like he didn't mean it or some shit. Like he tried to save himself.
Once you find out you're wrong, people will try. You try to make it lightly out of it, so you won't get backlash and like you'll get canceled yourself when you try to cancel somebody else.
Apparently,
but today that's not gonna happen.
Apparently, he also made a joke. What was that dude's name? Etika. He was another YouTuber.
The one that killed himself.
He has he jumped off the bridge.
Yeah.
Apparently, Keemstar had made like a joke or something. He told him to his face like you should jump off a bridge or something.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, he actually ended up jumping off a bridge and killing himself.
Really?
And so a lot of people were giving him that side eye, like, bro, you low key probably drove this dude into.
But did they know at the time? I mean, I don't think it's wrong, but did they know? Was he already acting like that? In that case, that's petty then.
I mean, that's just.
Well, it's because he was the whole time he was on him.
Keemstar's just a troll at that point.
Yeah, I know that, but like, you don't tell a mental person. Like somebody depression.
Exactly.
He knew he had just came out of a mental hospital too.
Like, then that's just jacked up.
And he was still saying all that
like,
shit.
He's done so much stuff to get canceled. Yeah. But the way he comes back is by saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it this way."
It's just to build your image back.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is not good.
What does that teach our future generations though? What does that teach?
That just shows us that the things we do, we can come back lightly out of it. Like,
what else? What about the act of canceling? What does that teach your siblings or your future kids?
Basically, I
feel like go ahead.
Just like you can do whatever you want unless you don't get caught.
Basically, that's with everybody.
I think it teaches them to make assumptions about people. One action, and then they make that whole assumption. Like they make one sexual joke, and now you're all making he's a sex offender. He's a pedophile.
Like I'll say, "Oh, Alex, you look very sexy today."
Oh, he's gay. You know what I mean? They just make assumptions now off of one action. Yeah, that's not even clips. Like, they don't understand. Yeah, like nowadays you could just edit, right? Like he just said, "Alex, you're sexy." Freaking somebody out there, even me, I could edit it to make it sound like he meant it. Oh, Alex, you're sexy. So whatever. In the wrong, most people get canceled because they take a tiny part of the clip, and then they'll cancel them on that. But if you watch the whole video, it turns out he was making a joke, or like a good example, that one video, that dude, the Asian dude, he was like, I got when I was whatever, I got, you know what I'm talking about? That was on TikTok. Oh, he was like, when I was young, I got molested by a. Oh. Yeah, you watched the whole video.
A guy with Down syndrome.
You watched the whole video. Like they were just making a joke.
Dudes were laughing.
Yeah, it wasn't real. It turned out to be that stuff. They just take that tiny part and then they'll throw it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't take the whole context.
What's his name? Tommy Lee?
No.
Tommy something?
Or whatever. Who?
That dude that does the podcast.
Oh, no,
he's a comedian.
Yeah. It was him?
Yeah, it's that chubby Asian dude.
But they'll make assumption off a tiny thing. So it just teaches future generations to make wrongful accusations, wrongful assumptions of people and whatnot. And they'll that's
what you got to put this into, Kevin? What you got? Kind of input you got?
We all make mistakes. We are humans.
I mean,
But if you do it more than once, then
You just
Do what-
doing the wrong
You
things.
you just
like-
you see
saying the same thing again over and over. Yeah, you deserve to get canceled.
Yeah.
Like if you see that you say something wrong at one point, and you see that nothing happened, you didn't get canceled or whatever. Oh, that just gives you the liberty to do it again.
Yeah, if you do it again, yeah.
Is there a right time to cancel somebody? I'm sure there's a word for it, but cancel, is there like a plausible time you would cancel somebody?
Stop their career. Basically.
Like, is there a good? Usually canceling's bad, but like, is there a good reason?
You said a good time though. You said,
Is there a good time to do it?
I don't think there's ever a good time to do
Yeah.
anything like that.
What about politicians when they do something like that?
It just depends on the people at that point.
Or what about what if I was a doctor and I was purposely screwing up and now they're getting
Oh, you know how like some dentists like purposely take out some of your teeth?
yeah?
I've heard
to
about
resell
that.
them?
I've heard about
Do
that.
you think it's okay then to cancel them or just say
Of course, like why would you let them keep taking out your teeth that won't grow back?
bring awareness and make somebody do it, right?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
somebody
like
Just sell it.
Like I said,
Selling your for money.
yeah.
so like let's say like how Jonathan
buddy.
speaks about college and you can choose your own professor. You're showing awareness to other people about how this professor is acting or how he teaches, blah blah blah. It should be like the same way. I would like you know
With
how some
doctors now?
YouTubers have their profiles, what they talk about, blah blah blah, what
Mhm.
content they'll bring. Like us, we have our own content. You know,
speaking of
Plug
which,
us.
look at our
Plug us.
video
Yeah,
link
look
in
at
the
camera. Plug
description.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Plug the podcast.
at Shlumpedcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and YouTube.
Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Breaker, some other formats out
TikTok.
there. Google Podcasts
Google Podcast.
Samsung.
and some other crap too, I guess. But canceling is the majority. Like the mass consensus.
Let's just say 2020, we all got bored and we just decided to bring up everybody's old stuff and just try to cancel everybody at this point.
I think that's why a lot of people getting canceled.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, let me
quarantined.
go through
Yeah, let me
Twitter.
just go through. Let me go through Reddit real quick. And then
Exactly.
just-
That's
yeah.
all people do right
Whatever,
now.
yeah.
Go through Reddit or Twitter.
But it's majority of people saying that person did something wrong. Da 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 da. Right?
Yeah.
It could be true. It could not be true.
It could be
right?
most of the people that are just eating chips on their bed, just like, oh shit, look what I found.
Oh, I found Brandon talking about Johnny Test.
What if one of us was like that?
One of us?
Yeah. What if you found out?
I would like to see.
I actually
Oh.
have a YouTube video. Since I actually rapping back in the day.
Bruh.
I'm apologizing for these
I'm sorry.
I was a
was
different
actually
person
5
back
years
then.
old.
Yeah.
I was a
Never
different
mind, I'll say
person
nothing.
back then. My state of mind. I am healthy.
He still acts like
financially
that.
And mentally, or some crap like that. Yeah. So you're saying people can't change? Really?
Depends on
Some people just won't.
Some people won't.
Yeah.
That's why they're getting canceled because
Yeah,
they're under
exactly.
the assumption
And they
that
won't change.
They won't change.
that just
That's
depends
true.
on the people's assumptions, you know. If some people were there in the beginning and see their full change, and then there's the new people that come in, right? And you just see like the progression of them just becoming the same person. And that's when the new people want to cancel the person.
I got no. Oh, keep going.
No, go ahead.
Nick Cannon being canceled. What do you think about that?
Oh,
that's
man,
such
that's-
cap.
Yeah.
Like that show's not gonna be the same.
Bro, they got Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan
What?
Seacrest.
Yeah, they announced
really
it on the page.
Seacrest?
Ryan Seacrest
Man, I ain't watching that
presents.
bullshit no more.
Yeah, it says Ryan Seacrest presents.
I heard they're gonna have like a
Alderman.
whole new like cast, not no
Oh,
one DC
hell no.
fight, all
Well,
that.
Yeah.
I can tell you, they just ruined that whole show.
I'm pretty sure, even though the whole no one's gonna watch it.
I mean, because now I've been reading about that. Now P Diddy, because he's gonna have his own.
I heard
His own type of show or
DJ
something.
Pauly D's gonna be the new DJ for that. I was like, what?
Yeah,
What?
nah. I feel like they've been trying to get rid of Nick Cannon for a while, but they just
think?
waiting for an excuse. Cause look how quick they fired him on the spot like that.
You blame companies for doing that though?
What?
You know, like just letting them go like that. Like,
Maybe it
'cause
was
they did
dying.
That
something
just
like
shows you how much is only a business. They don't
Yeah,
give
maybe
a
it was
fuck about
dying. They were like,
anybody.
man, I need
image
that
or
money.
whatever.
Mhm.
No,
It's
Nick
the
Cannon
same-
was not dying. His music was already dead. But like,
Yeah.
Man, his music was never alive. What you mean?
you were not wrong. But like, think about it. Like,
Name 3 songs right now.
Ah, shit, kill me.
Just
like
kidding.
think about it, man. Nick Cannon was like the dude that brought everybody else together.
Uh-huh.
He made everybody start all the comedians
Yeah.
come together. He used to reach out to other comedians to come onto the show.
Mhm.
I mean, he got some money to do
He
that.
gave people
Yeah.
opportunity.
Exactly.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people on there that nobody used
Yeah,
to
they
know.
said there were nobodies. You
Like,
know,
DC Young Fly is one of the
Decent Young
biggest
Fly.
ones.
He was a
right?
Vine. He was
Yup.
that
was on
Vine got
Instagram.
lost. Now he's on Wild 'N Out.
Yup.
Like Timothy DeLaGhetto.
Yeah.
he was always
a YouTuber.
I think he got more. Yeah, he got more recognition.
He was a
from doing that show.
YouTuber. He was on Vine as well.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
you guys remember like
Majority of the cast right there. But then again, he's known for getting battle rappers too, which I think that helped make it huge too.
Yeah.
You
battle
remember like he
rapping?
was on remember the Cholo Adventures? He was on Super Eagles channel.
Which one are you talking?
Timothy DeLaGhetto.
Oh yeah, he was on there.
Everybody
Yeah,
was.
he was on there.
All them people like usually know each other, and that's when they come
YouTubers?
together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let me go back to Nick Cannon real quick. He had a certain opinion that I don't believe in. But you know how, like I said, canceling somebody, the majority of consensus agrees that one thing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You believe it's like you're also teaching people that there's only right and wrong to your opinion.
Yeah.
So like, for example, protest, right?
Mhm.
You have that one Trump supporter. You remember during the protest, you come out there and be like, "Oh, screw Black Lives Matter." Da 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 da.
Hell
Trump, da da da. I believe that is stupid of them, but like that's their opinion though. Should they be canceled because they support whatever?
I feel like those type of people are just trying to get a rise out of
Well,
you.
yeah,
They're
let's
trying to make
ignore
them look
that because I
bad.
understand they're stupid for
Yeah.
doing that. But let's
Ignorant.
ignore that. Is it wrong to have an opposite opinion?
Ignorant. He's an
No,
ignorant.
it's not wrong because then
Not
again,
wrong.
it's an opinion.
It's your own
Yeah, it's your own
at the end of the
opinion.
day.
But people are saying there's a right and wrong. Like if I was a Trump supporter, or there's a
Like
lot
what
of
we
people out
learned
there.
in school about opinions, there's never right or wrong on an opinion.
Yeah, but now people today are like,
No, it's
you
wrong.
believing in Trump is on the wrong. He's a racist. Da 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 da.
I mean, it depends
I mean,
on what,
he
what
has
part
said
you're
some
from.
things.
But then you talk to a Trump supporter, they won't say anything like that. They'll say da 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 da. You know what I mean?
Look what the majority of the colors that.
I mean, I've seen some black people support Trump too.
Yeah.
What are
I mean,
their
yeah,
perspectives?
there's like
Pick their head. You know what I mean?
colors.
So is
Like-
it wrong to have an opinion?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like the opposite opinion.
Maybe they just preferred over Hillary.
What,
Some
Trump
people,
over
some
Hillary?
people
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
just hated Hillary though.
But they still
Yeah.
support Trump though.
Like there.
Because that's the only
Because they hated
president they have.
Hillary. Yeah.
There's this comedian that goes to like Trump riots, right?
Uh-huh.
That messes up their logic. They said like there's this dude went up to this lady and she's like, should women become presidents? And she's like, no, that's a man's job. Women because of their periods, they'll start wars out of nowhere. And I was like, what? And he's like, then he replied, didn't men start most of these wars? Wars. Didn't men all start all these wars? It's like,
People just say stuff without thinking.
Have you seen that? I'm pretty sure you've all seen that video. It was on TikTok though, but it was with the
Shouting out your source.
Yeah.
it was basically this dude defending the Confederate flag,
yeah.
but he was like, my grandfather fought for their land, their farm, and then the black dude told him like, but who worked on those farms
Yeah.
back in the day? He's like, you know how much a slave cost back in the day? And it was
Damn.
like, dude, what
Yeah.
you mean? You literally just
A
ruined your own
lot of
statement.
those
like,
people, like, racism is taught, you know what I mean? Like, probably kids, probably his father and his grandfather probably told him, da 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 da, so he grew up thinking that way.
It's just the influence
You know?
you grow up with. It's mostly the old people that influence the younger people now. Like, oh, that dude is not. You can't hang out with him because he's not your skin color, or you can't talk to him because your skin color. This, that. Basically, this is just the influence on where you live.
Skin color, huh?
I believe that's wrong, but, like, you know, there's
Of course
certain
it's
opinions.
wrong.
Yeah. But there are certain opinions people just
Because with
outright
us,
cancel.
you know, we have Antony. We have lots of different.
Don't shout out
races.
Antony.
We have
You could be.
A.
We have Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have Eddie.
we have a lot of people we used to hang out with. We didn't care about color. Like,
I've never personally seen color when it comes to friends.
For real, bro.
Ever. I've
as
never.
long as we can vibe and stand together.
I'll care about personality. Like if you not chill and you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
annoying as hell and shit,
Oh,
then I
fuck
ain't gonna
Pookie.
hang with you. That's
Yeah.
it. That doesn't mean it speaks for your whole race and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I've
I-
never seen that.
Yeah.
I
Let me
mean,
go back. You got something?
yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
there is stereotypes about how some people overreact over the smallest things.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Like, there's people that they go to the drive-thru, overreact. Why my fries cold? Man, I just took these damn shits out of the damn oil, bro.
Or they hold up the drive-through line. So
Karen.
Like, I'm not moving until I get my fresh fries.
Karens.
Karen.
I've seen so many videos of Karens everywhere, dude. It's crazy. Man.
Cancel Karen. There's even an act. That's a great example of canceling done right. Because so many Karens popped up, now they're passing a law, also called Karen but with a C, where it's like you can't call the police and be like, oh, it can't be a racist remark or something like that. You can't call the police over something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of them Karens, they'll call and they'll be like, oh,
There's a black man. Yeah.
Da, 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 da. So now there's a law that's saying you can't call the police for that. Otherwise, you go to jail.
That's
right?
That's a waste of time.
Those type of people abuse their power. That's what they're doing.
But that's a great time to cancel somebody.
Yeah.
That's a good
They're
example.
just abusing
it. Man, take it away their 911 dial number. Because, imagine, dude, you're just walking in the park. I see a black man, black Air Forces, white tee.
I mean, the moment he brings up black, or she brings up black, I was like, what, does that matter?
I mean
exactly.
I mean, unless it's what's the description? What's the description?
Think about it. They send 5 cop cars. They send 5, 3, 4 cop cars.
But then you call and be
Get down.
There's a white man assaulting me. They'll send one cop. Came out eating donuts.
Oh, what's the problem here?
I don't see nothing wrong with this situation.
He's just looking like he asking for $1.
Let me go back to opinions real quick. Confirmation bias. So canceling, majority of people, they agree on or disagree on one thing, cancel them, right?
Yeah.
Confirmation bias is I can make any statement right now and back it up. And then say, because I have this evidence, I have this, and this, therefore my statement is true.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand what I just said, let me give an example. I believe, for example, I believe men work harder than women. And I can provide evidence, they get paid more, they do more jobs, or they do harder jobs, all those statements, therefore my statement of men working harder than women is true.
Or men getting paid more than women.
Or you got another example or whatever?
Men get paid more than women. You can say, because men do this, men do that, blah, blah.
Basically,
they tend to do the shittier jobs too.
Well, that too. But my point is, confirmation bias is me making a statement and then provide evidence to support it. You get what I'm saying?
It's just really dumb because people will believe what they want to believe at the end of the day.
Exactly. And they'll have statement, and then they'll make YouTube videos or Reddit forums.
They'll make conclusions. They'll just...
And again, that's making assumptions again. And then you make it look pretty enough, and people will believe it.
Exactly. Just keep going along with the story, and boom.
And they'll make a YouTube video. They'll cover their face up, or they'll change their voice and be like...
just have their eyes on, like that.
Or whatever. They'll say some bull crap.
Or not even their eyes, just
evidence. Evidence that looks right. And here's the thing too, they don't get somebody from the other side and be like they have nobody defending that, right?
Yeah.
So I say something stupid, y'all can defend me right now. Those videos, they could say something stupid, nobody's defending them except the comment section. So they can say anything you want, and then you watch it and then you believe it. Like the earth is flat. Watch those videos. You'll believe it.
Or
they've even been proven wrong already.
But they won't believe it.
Or even Burger King foot lettuce? No.
That's interesting. Elaborate more about that. Why you
Number 15.
What about, so you could cancel somebody online. You could do confirmation bias online. Keyword is online, so nobody could see you, right? What do you think about that?
People are too scared.
Why is that?
Why?
Why is that?
Because they're scared of humiliation.
That's true.
They're scared of their public image getting humiliated to the point that they don't want to go outside no more, and so they hide their face behind the internet.
That's how you get a lot of trolls too nowadays.
Exactly.
A lot of trolls. They get away with it.
Will just make some random ass name, black profile.
And when you see them,
I'm just kidding. As a matter of fact, Mike Tyson had a good quote. He's like, "This internet and social media stuff allows people to get away with too much without getting their." Well, in his quote, he said, without getting their shit rocked or something like that. Which that makes sense. You can talk shit nowadays and get away with it.
And that's where that point. That's when your mentality kicks in. You're like, man, I don't give a shit what the internet gotta say. At the end of the day, it's just me.
Back in the day, people said that in your face, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They'll say it on a newscast or something and be like,
yeah,
like Kanye.
And then start boxing.
Yeah,
and then people won't come up to you. So If they don't come up to you, say it to your face, then what's the problem?
And that's what's teaching future generations too. That I could just hide behind a computer and say whatever hell I want,
Exactly.
and I don't have to say nothing in front of your face.
So you can ignore it though for like as long as you can, but once it starts affecting your career though with the whole canceling stuff,
Yeah, which is it starts becoming
it
petty.
becomes a
Just
problem
comes
and petty.
a
Yeah,
problem. It's just a virus at that point.
It's toxic.
It's toxic.
Toxicity.
That's exactly what it is. All right, so people hide behind their face doing that. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Do you have anything else to go on, Kev? Any other examples?
How about how can we stop canceling,
How can we stop?
or how can we prevent it, or is there a way to do it?
I don't
or-
think there's any
No,
way.
there's no way.
No
There's
way
no
to do
way
it, huh?
because
No.
like there's just so many people that do wrong in the beginning, then try to make up for it at the end.
I think the best way you could do it is make canceling aware. Make it.
I'm gonna just start
make people
finding
aware of
people's IP
canceling.
address.
Yeah, like when you
Yeah.
start,
Yeah,
like
I thought
us,
about it,
when we're
like-
starting off on a new platform.
When you
or
send a message,
wherever,
it shows your IP.
like
Which
Oh,
is
like,
like,
I'm gonna find
I
you.
know where you live.
I'm
know
gonna
where
find
you
you.
live.
Yeah.
You can't talk shit on Xbox Live Party, bro. They'll find you.
For real, they're
I
trying.
don't know,
They're
bro.
tracking you.
I'm lucky that has never happened to me.
Man.
All right,
She
so
said.
that's cancel culture for you. We're gonna pull up a picture of Pookie saying, "I hate McDonald's." I'm gonna cancel him for it. Okay.
McDonald's is
And I
bad.
approve
see.
this message.
What are you talking about?
Approve this
He
message.
does not hate McDonald's.
We have some.
He's
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah. Sometimes I edit these podcasts and I cut out the stuff that could get us canceled.
Like since I
Like Sensei.
episode was it episode 1?
Yeah. I don't know. He said plenty of stuff that can get him canceled.
We need to come out with some little.
It's a
tips.
joke, but some people don't look at it as a joke. They'll
Yeah,
they'll
at this
take
point-
it the wrong way.
That can't be a joke.
That's called making assumptions right there, because they don't understand the context of him making that joke. You know what I mean?
If you
They
talk
don't
to
get
him-
it.
Sensei,
if you meet
he's,
him- He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, man.
True.
Yeah, man.
Cool
yeah,
dude.
he just he didn't come to the podcast today because he decided to
He's
play
spending time
basketball.
with Big Daddy Devin.
Yeah, play basketball with Big Daddy Devin.
Mhm.
I hope Devin actually
No, you don't. You can talk crap, Owen. Go ahead. At Big Daddy Devin.
act-
Shout him out. We're gonna start a boxing
Big-
match right now. Bando Fulgar Vargas versus Big Daddy Devin.
Living
Let's
like
go. We'll set up a
Brandon.
Hey, yo,
boxing match.
spam it, bro.
At
Spam it.
living like Brandon.
Yeah, living like
Let's make
Brandon
it
versus
happen.
Something. Yeah, it can happen. What you gotta say to him? Look in that camera. What you gotta say to his face?
He got muscle.
bring Sensei back.
Hashtag bring Sensei back. Hashtag bet. You know people saying stuff about Howie Mandel being freaking captive or whatnot.
Oh yeah, and then it's like some of this dumb shit.
That's a prime example of confirmation bias. You could say he's being kidnapped and then provide all this evidence.
That's
of
literally
why
what
he could-
people
yeah,
are
And
that's
then
doing.
once,
confirmation
That's
bias
once
right there.
one famous person goes visits them, they're fine.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
fine,
Because now, ever since who was it, David Dobrik went to
Yeah,
go
he
see,
want to go visit.
I don't
yeah.
see nothing else from it no more.
No.
From him like saying those weird.
I mean, I'm gonna hold you
videos.
captive. You gotta do a TikTok a day.
It's
or
like-
I'm gonna hurt you. I don't know. That sounds ridiculous. I don't know.
Yeah, just the whole cancellation part of this thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Stop it, guys. Stop it.
None of us do it.
Toxic ass 13-year-olds.
Yeah, man.
I think none of us do
Yeah,
it.
most of y'all doing makeup the wrong way, anyways.
Yeah. You
Look
got
at mine.
you got your lipstick on your eye.
What?
What?
You put your eyeshadow on your lip instead of your eye.
I mean, you know about makeup, so. You know.
Yeah, you buy makeup. You know what you're talking about.
I'm
All
telling
right,
you.
Kevin, end this episode off here.
This has been your boy, Big Money Mora, Slump God Brandon.
You gotta say it in your ASMR voice.
Hi guys, it's been your boy, Pinguino, Big Money Mora, Slump God Brandon, Mr. Vo. Yeah.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Link in the description. Go check us out.
Alex, you're spelling drink.
But yeah, see you next time, guys.
All right. So this has been the Shlumpedcast. Catch you next time. Thank you.